My junk food is apples, bananas, grapes, strawberries. The one person that stimulated and motivated me the most was Jack LaLanne. I used to get up every morning. I take glutamine, creatine, arginine, L-citrulline. I use these products, but it's when I'm training and after I'm training. I don't just take that stuff just to take it.
At 79 years old, Robby Robinson looks like he could step onto a bodybuilding stage tomorrow and win. While most men his age are struggling with basic mobility, the legendary Black Prince is still training at Gold's Gym Venice, still maintaining competition-level conditioning, and still proving that age is just a number when you have the right approach. This isn't some genetic freak or pharmaceutical miracle. This is a man who cracked the code on lifelong vitality through disciplined nutrition and unwavering consistency. Robinson was the first-ever Masters Mr. Olympia champion, the first black man to grace Muscle magazine covers, and the first professional bodybuilder to maintain competition shape into his 70s. Today, we're revealing the nutrition secrets that have kept him looking 50 at 79, the Robinson Nutrition Revolution. I've learned that if your nutrition is off, everything is off. It has taken me many years to find out what works best for my physique, Robinson explains. His approach isn't trendy or complicated. It's built on decades of trial, error, and results that speak for themselves. The 90% rule that changes everything. Robinson lives by what he calls the 90% theory. Bodybuilding is 90% nutrition timing. This isn't just about what you eat. It's about when you eat it, how you combine foods, and creating a rhythm that supports peak performance year-round. The right nutrition with the right nutrients at the right time, making sure you take in a lot of water. Doing the same thing religiously, 24/7, 365 days per year, bodybuilding is all about repetition. This consistency over perfection mindset has allowed Robinson to maintain his physique for over 5 decades without the dramatic bulk and cut cycles that destroy most bodybuilders' metabolisms. The foundation foods that built a legend. Robinson's nutrition is refreshingly simple, built around real, whole foods that his body recognizes and can use efficiently. Protein powerhouses, steak and beef, form the backbone of Robinson's protein intake. These aren't just muscle-building foods. They're complete nutrition packages delivering iron, B vitamins, and amino acids in perfect ratios. He also relies heavily on eggs, nature's perfect protein source that provides everything needed for muscle repair and hormone production. Strategic carbohydrates, yams and Yukon. Gold potatoes provide sustained energy without the blood sugar chaos of processed carbs. These complex carbohydrates fuel his intense training sessions while supporting recovery. Pasta rounds out his carb sources, providing quick energy when needed. The hydration protocol, water isn't optional in Robinson's world. It's medicine. Proper hydration supports every biological process, from nutrient transport to waste removal to temperature regulation. At 79, this becomes even more critical as the body's natural hydration mechanisms slow down. The anti-bulking philosophy. While modern bodybuilders torture themselves with extreme bulking and cutting phases, Robinson discovered something revolutionary. Eat the same way year-round. No dramatic swings, no metabolic damage, no psychological stress from constant dietary changes. I was not a fan of bulking or cutting, and ate the same way year-round, he explains. This approach maintains metabolic flexibility, keeps the body in a constant state of readiness, and eliminates the yo-yo effect that ages most people prematurely. Timing is everything. Robinson's nutrition timing creates a constant flow of nutrients that supports training, recovery, and muscle maintenance. Instead of feast or famine eating patterns, he provides his body with steady fuel throughout the day. This approach keeps insulin levels stable, maintains energy without crashes, and ensures muscles always have the building blocks they need for repair and growth. The simplicity secret. What makes Robinson's nutrition sustainable for decades is its simplicity. No measuring every macro, no complicated meal timing, no expensive, exotic supplements. Just real food, eaten consistently, with proper hydration and timing. Whole, natural foods, he emphasizes. The closer to nature, the better the body can use it. Processed foods create inflammation, disrupt hormones, and accelerate aging. Exactly what Robinson has avoided. The age-defying supplementation strategy. As Robinson aged, he recognized that nutrition alone wasn't enough. I tell anyone, and especially an aging athlete, that supplementation makes all the difference. You have got to become aligned with supplements that will help your body recover. Your body is not going to heal itself as you age. You need some support. This isn't about magic pills or shortcuts. It's about giving an aging body the extra support it needs to function optimally. Strategic supplementation becomes insurance against the natural decline that defeats most men. And if you're ready to fuel your body for lifelong vitality like Robinson, you need more than good intentions. You need a proven system. That's why we created 8-Minute Fitness at 50+, designed specifically for men who want maximum results without living in the gym. Just 8 minutes of focused training that delivers real transformation. Click the link below to start your journey to ageless vitality. The bottom line, Robinson's nutrition isn't about restriction or complexity. It's about consistency, timing, and treating your body like the high-performance machine it is. At 79, he's proven that proper nutrition isn't just about looking good. It's about defying aging itself. The Robinson Training Philosophy. 50+ years of muscle-building wisdom. Hard work pays off. I continue to say that, Robinson states with the confidence of a man who's proven it for nearly 6 decades. At 79, he's still training at Gold's Gym Venice with the same intensity that made him a legend, following principles that have kept him injury-free and competition-ready his entire career. The 2-week revolution. While most people follow the same routine week after week until they plateau, Robinson pioneered a revolutionary 2-week system that keeps the body constantly adapting and growing. Week 1. Heavy and structured. The heavy week is precision incarnate. Every set, every rep, every rest period is planned to maximize muscle tension and strength development. Robinson focuses on pausing at the peak of each rep, creating maximum time under tension that forces muscles to grow. The heavy week is incredibly structured, with set routines and emphasis on pausing at the peak of each rep. This puts the muscle under as much tension as possible. Week 2. Light and intuitive. The light week flips the script completely. Robinson enters the gym with one goal: the pump. He might do individual exercises, supersets, or giant sets, depending on how his body feels. This week stimulates different muscle fibers and prevents adaptation. The lighter weeks are fairly unstructured, with me just looking to stimulate the muscle and increase overall pump. This alternating approach prevents plateaus, reduces injury risk, and keeps training mentally fresh. After decades of lifting. The old school foundation. Robinson's training philosophy is built on a foundation that modern gyms have forgotten. Basic, compound exercises using free weights. No fancy machines, no complicated equipment, just proven movements that have built physiques for generations. I don't really have the desire to want to rely on modern machinery and equipment. I'm a big believer in basic compound exercises, he explains. The mind-muscle mastery. What separates Robinson from amateur lifters isn't just his experience. It's his mental approach to every single rep. You have to feel what you're doing. I'm in touch with the muscle fibers. I'm in touch with the exercise. I'm in touch with the barbell, Robinson explains. This isn't mystical nonsense. It's practical biomechanics. When you're fully connected to the movement, you recruit more muscle fibers, create better tension, and build muscle more efficiently. The visualization advantage. You are what you think. You have to really think about bodybuilding. You have to think about having big arms or a big chest or a more muscular physique. Robinson teaches, visualization isn't just mental preparation, it's physical preparation. When you visualize the movement and the desired outcome, your nervous system primes the muscles for optimal performance. Visualization is my #1 thing, because the more you visualize something consistently throughout training, the more it comes to be. The negative revolution. One of Robinson's most powerful techniques comes from his study with Mike Mentzer, emphasizing the negative portion of each rep. The negative part of the movement should definitely be focused on, letting the weight be lowered back into position slowly. I really focus on it the last few sets of a routine. This technique creates more muscle damage, the good kind, forces greater adaptation, and builds strength throughout the entire range of motion. It's why Robinson has maintained muscle mass into his late 70s, when most men are losing it rapidly. The consistency commandment. Bodybuilding is just repetition. You have to just keep going over these things, Robinson emphasizes. This isn't about perfect workouts or perfect form every single day. It's about showing up consistently, even when you don't feel like it, even when progress seems slow, even when motivation wanes. Robinson has trained for over 65 years, not because every workout was perfect, but because he never stopped showing up. The learning lifestyle. I love learning. The moment you stop learning, you stop growing, Robinson shares. Despite being a legend with decades of experience, Robinson still approaches training with a student's mindset. He studies new techniques, experiments with different approaches, and remains open to improvement. This intellectual curiosity has kept his training evolving and effective across multiple decades and changing physical capabilities. The early morning advantage. Robinson is an early riser when it comes to hitting the gym. Starting early ensures nothing interferes with training, sets a positive tone for the day, and takes advantage of peak hormone levels. Generally, workout sessions should be kept to around 45 minutes per body part. Robinson advises quality over quantity, intensity over duration. The age adaptation strategy. As Robinson aged, he didn't just accept decline. He adapted his approach. The core principles remained, but the execution evolved to match his body's changing needs. Heavier weights became strategic weights. Longer workouts became focused sessions. Maximum intensity became smart intensity. The recovery reality. Your body is not going to heal itself as you age. You need some support, Robinson acknowledges honestly. Recovery isn't just rest days. It's active preparation for the next training session. Proper sleep, strategic nutrition, targeted supplementation, and stress management all become more critical with age. The Robinson legacy. At 79, Robinson proves that muscle building isn't a young man's game. It's a smart man's game. His principles work because they're based on fundamental human physiology, not temporary trends or genetic gifts. You don't need Robinson's genetics to benefit from his approach. You need his mindset. Consistency over perfection. Basics over complexity. and the understanding that training is a lifelong journey, not a temporary destination. The Black Prince has shown us that age is negotiable when you have the right approach, the right mindset, and the right commitment to never stop learning and growing. Thanks for watching.